Hello, this is Daily75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay, of Dragon Age Origins. I am the human noble Aiden Kuzlin. I am also a warrior. And we are currently in the Gauntlet, seeking the Urn of Sacred Ashes. There is, however, a book that I can pick up, and I read my books to myself and become more acquainted with the history of the land when we're in camp. Okay, so what is all this? I'm gonna have to save this. This is another test, of course. There's 4 tests. I assume that the question asked by that fellow were the first tests. Metal door. Well, who are you guys?
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. A tune. The smallest luck. Please say it again. You hear that again.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
It sounds like the smallest luck, but I'm pretty sure she said the smallest lark. But it's got to be a tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
I take it we need to answer all their questions.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Oh. Vengeance? Yeah, it has to be vengeance. Murder is not an eye for an eye. Vengeance is.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'm not bad at, I'm tired. I'm so tired right now. I'm not bad at, whatever they're giving me.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
I was gonna say rhymes, but it's not rhymes. Anyways, you all know what I'm talking about, so I'd like to repeat that.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains?
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword, comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest army.
Starvation?
Of what do I speak?
Hunger. Riddles is what I was trying to think of. Sorry guys, like I've only slept a few hours in the last few nights, so... woman. Hunger.
Yes. Hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Maker smiled on us.
Halfway there.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
She wields the broken sword, and that separates true kings from tyrants. I would say mercy.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Need to hear that again.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Neither a guest nor a trespasser. Repeat that, please.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Alienage because he's elven. I would say home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Thoughts, strange sister. I don't think it's the moon or love. I think it's dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
And the door is now open. Father?
My dearest child.
Father?
You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. No more must you grieve, my boy. Take the pain and the guilt, acknowledge it, and let go. It is time. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
What did he give me? I don't have any maid room. What did I just get? I don't think it was private documents. I don't know what it was, actually. Yeah, I don't see what it could have been. Interesting. Well, saw my father, even if it's just a ghost or an echo of him. Magical echo. Or brought right out of my head.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Oh, this is Alistair, and this is me. This is a group we're fighting against ourselves, so what do? I always go for the caster. Alistair, you can... Where are you? Take on yourself, and I will go for win.
I am armed.
Let's go after Liliana. I think she's shooting at herself.
More that wrong thing!
No, it's just me.
Let's make this quick!
Maintain.
Defend yourself!
Must.
That was rather odd. So that's 3 tests done. I think that's 3 tests. At least 2.
Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles.
We need to get across.
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them?
Alistair, normal people tend to avoid strange-looking sections of floor thingies, as you say. They tend to be traps.
You don't really think they're traps, do you?
Ooh, look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Alright, so if you haven't seen this before, you know this is probably the most grueling challenge in the whole game, because it's not about fighting, it's about getting the right order. And all 4 of us will need to stand on the right spot. It would seem, yeah. And they get more solid? Yeah, we need them to be solid. Okay, so I forget the order. I had it memorized like 4 years ago. I don't anymore. So press H to run freely, right? Move freely. Honest to God, I don't remember. There's... Grab Alistair. Okay. How about Liliana? It's not solid though.
That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Okay, when you move. That one's not doing anything. That one's not doing anything. And nor is that. What's going on? Maybe she's just so thin. Or is it only allowing 2 or 3 people? I don't know.
What?
Okay, move Alistair. Okay, how about you go there? No. Don't know why wind can't make them appear too. Whoa. Over a bottomless chasm. I don't know what the heck to do. And I don't... Why is it not working? Well, look at that.
Speak.
Still not working, though, with her on it. Now it is. Okay. That was buggy. It's taking them away as well. Why?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, get off there, please. It is kind of just trial and error. I mean, I had all 4 here. I just need to make them solid.
What now?
Can't go across it, can we? Nope. Yeah, that was working. you see, now it's disappeared. What? This is buggy. Okay. Now, if I can get the first two to go solid and keep them that way, like if I can take Liliana out, this should be solid. See, it's changing on me though. It shouldn't be changing. Down. Okay, so let's get off there, please. I say bring go off. Okay. It's almost like it needs to be reset. Okay.
Here I am.
Now, but as soon as we move anyone off it, see? Unless, oh no, okay, if I can keep that one, if I can get her to the middle. Hopefully she won't fall. Because it takes him away as well. All I need to do is make the last three solid. Or at least the next one's solid. Oh boy. That's not doing anything. So now we're back at square one. I think you need to find out. Maybe Alistair needs to move. So he's been stuck there. Okay, come on. Okay, so Wynn is the only one.
What now?
Can we go here? I think this is the last test, so it's kind of important we get this. That changed. What if I get off? Okay, so I'm going to stop it here, and I'm going to have to figure this out on my own, because I don't think you want to watch me do this for half an hour. So I'll be right back. As you can see, I'm doing a process of elimination. There's only so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I can easily look it up, but I'm not going to do that. See, so now by stepping on here, I can move Liliana forward and another one. And then it's another process of elimination. You have to remember where you put them before. It was here. I need a person here if this one, if I have to restart it, and I probably will. So I'll continue going on from here. Okay, as you can see, I just need to find the one last spot. I lucked out by removing myself. Not sure if it's next to Win or not. Might be. Trial and error. There we go. Solid.
That was exciting. Can we do it again?
No thanks. Let's get everybody back together. Yeah, I didn't want you guys to think I cheated. No traps. Was that the last quest or final test, or is this the test? Can't see. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar. Be born anew in the Maker's spirit. Oh, we have to get naked. Remove equipment. Naked and covered in blood still. Awesome. Please don't burn me. Faith in Andraste and the Maker.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I wonder how many have... thank goodness they redressed me. I wonder how many people have gotten this far. Is it the real ashes of Andraste? They probably have to be to cure the Arl if it's going to work.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a pinch of the ashes. You take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch. Leave the urn alone. And Alistair has become more seasoned. He's able to use the armor that I want him to use, so let's bring up everything else to catch up. Willpower and Constitution. Shield Mastery. He needs Dex. I didn't know you needed Dexterity for that. Okay. Well, let's go up with Templar. Mental Fortress. Templar has learned to focus on duty, gaining a large bonus to the mental resistance. That's all we need. We don't need any more. And we have no space on us. No. Absolutely none. Is there anything of value? Oh, I'm not leaving these behind. Gift, golden demon pendant. A molded pendant that looks eerily like the head of a demon hangs off this thick gold chain. Oh, okay. So you can be like that, huh? Well, just one elf root. Destroy. Let's get the golden... What? Oh, because we're one over. A dagger is not worth anything, really. Golden pendant. Mace. Just get rid of it. Belt of the Magister Lords. That's not bad. +3 spell power. And there's a chest over here. Liliana, open.
I shall.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's of inefficient skill. Guess we won't be opening that up. It's on the other side. Another chest. She can open it, hopefully.
On my way.
Health poultice. Well, we could use those. This goes back to the mountaintop. Both doors do. So I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.